So, me and Michelle have just something we want to both vlog about. And it would be this. So, the both of us love the Twilight book series by Stephanie Meyer. I always say Meyer. And on Monday, we went to Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a drugstore, just a drugstore, to
buy candy and makeup.
And like everything.
Whatever.
And we're like, she's in the makeup aisle, she's got makeup, I needed to get deodorant. And then we're like walking over to the cash. And I'm like just looking around, and then I just sort of look, and I was like,
is that Frankie
and then in my head I was like, oh no, maybe it's just like a promo, like, oh my god, the book is coming, maybe it's just like another book. And then I was like, no. And then I was like, Michelle, look over there. And then we freaked because we saw
all our
this,
stuff.
and then we dropped everything and ran over there, lost our tits.
And it was intense.
It was intense. We were screaming, and then we were like, can this be legit? And we're like opening it and seeing like, let the morphine spread, and we're like, what is no, it's the real book. I can't look. I can't read it. And then so I'm like, because this shouldn't be out until Saturday, August 2nd.
Shoppers was selling it illegally, but we bought it illegally.
And then so I'm like, we should tell someone. So we ran over to the cosmetics ladies, and we were like, hi, we both had a copy of the book in our hands. We're just like, this shouldn't be on sale until Saturday.
And they were like, well, we'll get the manager. And the manager came over and he's like, well, it's already in the system, it's already on the shelf, so if you want it, you can buy it. We were like,
so I was like,
fuck.
So, and I was just like, Michelle's like, I'm gonna read the second chapter. And then she's like, oh my god, it's the bachelor party.
I couldn't read anymore in the store. Honestly, if we had the option, we would have sat there and read. So
then I was like, no, I have my pre-order copy. Stephanie Meyer doesn't want us to read it until Saturday. I'll honor that. Let's just go home. So we get to my house. We were gonna make some Team Edward t-shirt.
Shit, that's what we forgot to do. That was the whole purpose of like tonight.
We hung out today to like just hang out, watch They Think You Dance, and make our Team Edward Did you even bring your top?
I didn't. Oh my god, I totally forgot to bring it.
Alright. I was going to tell you to bring this because I had like a plan to make a vlog, and then we would both have our own copy. And
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, so what were we talking about? Oh, we were going to make our t-shirts, and then I was telling our friend Carmela, and I was like, Breaking Dawn is at Shoppers. She's like, what?
She lost her shit.
And then she's like, I'm calling my mom right now, and she's gonna go buy it for me. And then, so I was like, oh my god. And then Michelle is just sitting there. She's like dramatically depressed. Just like, oh, what do I do? I need to get it. And I'm like, Michelle, we can't possibly get this. She doesn't want us to read it until Saturday. So then I have a pool table, and I just grabbed like the little blue Q chalk, and I was like, okay, I'll put this in my hands. I'll put it in one hand, and best 2 out of 3. If you get it, in my hand means we go get the book. So I put it in my hand. She's like, this hand. I'm like, oh, empty. And then she gets the blue, and then so it's like tied up.
It's like tied.
Like, oh my god.
The one thing, the hand that I choose is the one that's gonna happen.
Oh my god. So she picks a hand, blue chalk. We literally throw anything that's in our radius, run to the car. We go, we run in the store, we run straight to the books. So the woman's like, hi, you decided to come get it? We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
So then we got the book.
We own it. And we read it. And I love it.
And we read the book. And like, it's actually legit the book.
It is.
Because there's like quotes of the day on her website.
And it's in the book.
And it'd be like, Mike, how can I go on? Except whenever we read the quote, we were like,
what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen to the book? And then you read it, and it's, well, I'm just giving it away. I don't even care.
We are.
If you're watching this video and you like these books, because I'm putting this up tonight.
Okay.
And tomorrow night,
it comes out officially tomorrow. We're gonna make another vlog when we're at Chapters, obviously, because we're going to the midnight party.
We're going to the midnight party at Chapters.
And we're gonna bring our books.
And we're bringing the books. I'm just gonna like walk past people and be like, do you want to touch it? And then they'll be like, how'd you get that? Did like Chapters give you an early copy? And we'll be like, yeah.
It's from Stephanie Meyer herself.
Stephanie Meyer like mailed it to us.
Yeah, we're like this.
Like this. Mailed it to us. We're besties.
Don't be afraid, I murmured. We belong together. I was abruptly overwhelmed by the truth of my own words. This moment was so perfect, so right. There was no way to doubt it. His arms wrapped around me, holding me against him. It felt like every nerve ending in my body was a live wire.
Forever, he agreed. So that was some role play for y'all. That was some That's just our excitement. Go buy the Twilight books.
Now.
Pause this video. Go buy the books. Ready,
Yeah.
set, pause.
Did you buy them?
Did you buy them? We were paused for like so long.
Like, are you kidding? Seriously.
Shit. Like, it's tomorrow.
Like, seriously.
She's like, have you finished it yet? And I'm like, no. And then she's like, oh my god, there's this one part, this one line, and I was reading it, and I just kept crying and crying, and then I would forget where I was, so I would read the page over again, and then I'd get to that line again, and I'd cry and cry and cry. She's like, and I had to go walk away and walk around my kitchen, because I didn't know what.
It was intense. Like,
it was
I couldn't
so
stop
intense.
crying.
And I'm like reading the book, and there's like one part when I was like, oh my god, and then I was like, oh my god, it's gonna happen. I was like, someone's gonna die, or the world's gonna explode and fuck everything up. And I'm just like, oh my god, what is gonna happen? What is gonna happen? Charlie's gonna get eaten by a bear. What is gonna happen? And then
Like a polar bear.
And then the book was done, and I was like, what is Michelle talking about? And then so I'm like, what line did you freak out at? And then she's like, it wasn't even that big of a deal. And I was, so buy this book.
Right now.
Buy this saga.
Right now.
Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse,
Eclipse,
Breaking Dawn will be available in stores legally
Midnight.
August
Tonight.
2nd.
August 2nd.
Midnight, 12:01.
AM.
Buy this book. This book was fierce retardedness. It was...
Perfect.
What did they say on Second You Dance With Me? I always say it was Buck.
Buck.
Ew, that's gross.
What's a buck?
What the Buck? That comes out sometimes.
Just thought I'd slide that in.
Oh my god.
We need to end this.
I know, this is like, I'm gonna edit so much of this out. Buy this book.
Right now.